Hey guys, it's Rojo Inc. and today I'm going to be going over how exactly I record my trumpet videos, including the audio, webcam, and all those sorts of things. Now, you can always start with a basic program, such as the Logitech webcam software, or actually, look, if you want to start very simple, you can start with a phone camera. It's really easy. It gets decent quality, depending on the phone you have. I know iPhones do get really they get pretty decent quality in video and audio, so that's always an option. Or if you want to, you could purchase a webcam, or if your computer or laptop comes with a webcam, that's great. You got an option right there. So I always use the Logitech webcam software, and as we can see here, the webcam. It's pretty easy to use. You select your webcam. In this case, I only have one. So the C920, which by the way has great quality. I would highly recommend it for anybody who wants to do gaming videos, just vlogs, like, stationary vlogs like this. Um, just anything that requires a webcam for you to just sit down, do whatever you want. I highly recommend this webcam. Sorry, I just took out my wallet. um, so also, you may need a mic. The C920 does come with a mic, but I always like to purchase my own mic. So in this case, I got the Audio Technica AT2020. But if you didn't, because you need to spend money for multiple things. You need the actual microphone. You probably are gonna want a pop filter. It's not too expensive. Probably just like $10 to $20. It really blocks out like the P's and the B's. Sounds like it's not so poppy. You're gonna want a boom arm to hold your mic. You may need to buy a different shock mount. I know this mic did come with a shock mount, but I prefer to just get one that's more reliable. And you're also going to need an audio interface. I'm using the Focusrite Solo. So yeah, because this is an XLR microphone, it needs 48 volts of phantom power in order to be powered. Aside from all that technical stuff, if you guys want a really good microphone for a cheaper price, you may want to get the Blue Yeti. Now, I also have a boom arm on this one as well, but it does come with a stand. But just be careful, because if you do get a stand and like you're hitting your desk and stuff like that, even if you're just clicking the keyboard, it will hear and pick up the vibration. So you're gonna want to be careful with that. Especially if you want to do vocals, instrumental, whatever. If it comes to music, I highly recommend a pop filter. So this is a really good pop filter. It's made out of like some, I don't know, soft material. I don't know, but this one's made out of a more hard, rigid material. I'm sorry if it's picking up the noise, but yeah, whatever it is, a decent pop filter will work just fine. It'll help out with vocals or instrumental. It just helps out a lot, so I highly recommend it. All right, I'm sorry if I cut off right there. Just somebody came in. I had to give them something for my room. But yeah, where was I? Okay, vocals. A pop filter is really important. Um, so now let's get back into this. So the Logitech webcam software, I said you choose your microphone, your webcam, and then it comes with these little things to zoom in and out. Since I'm recording in 1080p, it only has one zoom in, zoom out function, but I think it's really good. Um, you could choose to mute your microphone if you don't want Logitech to record your microphone. But I'll go over that in a bit. So you also have your resolution. I think it records from 360 all the way to 1080. Yeah, it records at 30 FPS, by the way. So keep that in mind. If you want 60 FPS, I think you should go with the 4K Brio, Logitech Brio. I think it's about $200, but it records at 4K 30 FPS or 1080p 60 FPS. So yeah, as you can see, I'm currently recording with this webcam at the moment. And yeah, so now if you want to go a little bit more high end, obviously I would always recommend, if you're going to do an instrumental, have a webcam, or depending just what you want to do, a webcam is pretty reliable. If you want to go a little bit higher end, you could get Adobe Audition to record your audio. This is what I use most of the time. Currently, I've been using it for the past few months. You could always pirate it, but I do not recommend that at all. If we go ahead and search up Adobe um, Audition, we could go here, adobe.com/product/audition. So here we go. You have Adobe Audition. You could just look through all this stuff, whatever. Then, if you want, it comes in a bundle or you could get it on its own. I'll explain that right now. So you could click buy now. It'll load up something else. Individuals, business, students and teachers, schools and universities. Those are different options that you have. For individuals, you could choose photography, which will give you Lightroom and Photoshop for 10 whatever. You could choose a single app. In this case, we like Audition for $20. However, if you are a student, I would highly recommend get the student plan. It's $20 a month, but it gives you every single app, which is amazing. I use a good like 3 or 4 of their apps. It comes with Photoshop, Illustrator, Audition, Premiere Pro, Character Animator, Lightroom, like everything pretty much that you like from them. Now let's go into this. So when you open it up, you'll usually get this. You'll have to set up your hardware devices, so just select your microphone, blah blah blah. Then you click record, you give it a title, we're just going to call it audio, and it starts recording right out of the box. As you can see, it's recording at the moment. Let me just bring my microphone up a bit. Okay, that should be a little bit better. So yeah, you have that. Once you're done, you hit stop, and then you could select your all of your settings. Now let's just listen back to it. This microphone, by the way, has really good quality right off the box, so let's listen. And it starts recording right out of the box. As you can see, it's recording. If you were able to hear, you can't really hear any static whatsoever, so this program is incredible for just getting things right out the box, especially with this microphone. So if we go on presets, you can see you have a whole bunch of options. Now, this will not come with Trumpet or YouTube, obviously. Those are just ones that I created. So if we want to go into my settings for when I record Trumpet videos, you can see all these settings. If we want to add a new setting, it gives you different categories, and then you just select the setting. So the first one that we went with is Amplify. If we go to Edit Effect, you can see here I currently have it at 0. However, I will be bringing it up a bit because without it, it doesn't really do anything if it's at 0. So I do have to edit that. Now, multi-band compressor, that just compresses the sound, make sure it's not crazy all over the place. I just have it. I can't remember which ones I put, but just make sure to select all these settings. It will give you some pretty decent sounds. So yeah, a single band compressor is also another type of compressor. It just works a little bit differently. Adaptive noise reduction, I use it to just get rid of static, or when I'm recording videos, I do use this. I just drop in the audio from the Webcam software and hit the YouTube preset. Adaptive noise reduction just gets rid of the clicks and the mouse clicks a little bit. So that helps. Parametric equalizer makes sure that some of the frequencies are not too loud, too soft. It just evens it out. So sorry, let me just go back. So make sure to select these settings for the single band compressor. Parametric equalizer, same thing. For the adaptive noise reduction, I just put light noise reduction, I think. And then surround reverb, you know, you'd like to get a pretty nice reverb. I forgot which one I set. I think it was auditorium. So yeah, you could just choose these settings. And then mastering, you go here, and you got this. I forgot which one it was, but just select these settings and you'll get some pretty decent audio. However, I was messing around recently, and as you can see here, remember me, I ignore this. This is just for another channel. I edited a video for them. I may put a link in the description later on for that channel. But yeah, you can see remember me. It has to do with this, okay? So before we actually go into that, let's just watch the video real quick. Now you're probably wondering, how the heck does it sound that good? It sounds like professional level, all of that. It sounds better than the videos I usually record, and the reason is because of Cubase. You may notice that I have been uploading like The Flash, Aquaman, Liberty and Justice, all the songs. Most of them were recorded here in Cubase. Liberty and Justice was the only one. I used FL Studio for that. Now, here we are. This is not the template I usually use except for the marker, signature, and tempo. But here you can see I got piano. It's just a MIDI file that I imported. And then the trumpet. So if we just listen real quick. Actually, let me open up the mix console. Okay, let me how do I do this? I can't remember which one it was, but I added 2 effects, but let's just listen back. Okay, so we got that. Let's open up the mix console real quick. If we look here in the settings, this is also another program you could get. It's pretty expensive compared to the others, but it's more for music production. Um, it goes for $580, or you could get the student deal, which is $370, I believe. But I got a Black Friday deal on it, and I believe it came out to $320 or $330. I can't remember, so I saved a little bit more money there. I got the student discount for $330, not the full version, so keep that in mind. So it comes with a lot of great plugins right off the bat. I did not install any plugins except for my just sound libraries when I compose music. So the first one that I have is multiband expander. Now, if you remember in Adobe Audition, we have multiband compressor. This is the exact opposite. It does not compress the sound, it actually expands it, so it widens the sound, makes it a little bit louder, makes it clearer, and it works really nice. Now, the other one that we have is RoomWorks, but first of all, let's go ahead. Let's look at this effect. We bring it up here. It's pretty decent. I think I just brought up the output, but right off the bat, it just worked really well. I'm really satisfied with this plugin. It's great. Now, the other one is RoomWorks. As I said, I went in here, and I think I just left it as it is. I may have brought the tail down a bit, so there won't be as much of a echo when it's fading out. But other than that, it works really well, and it's just like right off the bat, just recording it straight into Cubase with the audio track, it just worked fantastic. So again. So yeah, that's this is a great program depending on what you want to do, music production, anything, even if it's just recording vocals but you really want to go high end. I believe that Cubase 9.5 is a great program. You could use any DAW such as FL Studio, Ableton, Sonar, Reaper, Logic Pro. I do have Logic Pro on my PC. It came with the education bundle, so keep that in mind. If you ever want to get a good computer, well, if you want to get a MacBook and you're a student, then make sure you get the education bundle. It comes with Logic Pro, Final Cut Pro, which is what I'm using now to edit all of my videos. So yeah, Final Cut Pro, and just a whole bunch of other things. It's pretty cool. So yeah, but yeah, that's pretty much it. Let me just go over one last thing. When I'm editing my videos, I have 2 main files, as you can tell here, Remember Me and Remember Me. So one of these files, let's actually go into my videos. So this is my video folder. These 2 videos, video 1 and video 1, blah, blah. All of that is what I'm recording right now. So this is my screen capture device, which is mirrorless action. And this is my Logitech webcam software file. So the Remember Me is just a basic file with the audio from Logitech. Sorry about that. From Logitech. So it comes with just the basic audio straight out of the microphone, no effects. And then this, I believe, is the audio that I exported from Cubase, so including the backing track and all of that. So I had to use an editing program. As I said, if you are a student and you want to get Premiere Pro and Audition, Photoshop, all those, there's a great deal, $20 a month. And it'll give you Premiere Pro, which is an amazing software to edit. I may be doing a video later on as to how I edit my videos. But all I did was just have to sync up the audio. Boom, that's it. You got it. And you're ready to go. But yeah, that's pretty much it for this video. If you guys did enjoy this video, and if you would like to see some more videos in the future regarding how I record my gameplay, how I record my trumpet videos, how do I record vlogs, anything of that nature, please make sure to leave a like, comment, and become a color guys. Until next time, I'm Rojo Inc., and I'll see you all in the next video. Adios.